better even in the stomach of the cow, which is nothing but a process of fermentation, where actually any biodegradable material will start fermenting, and then sometimes we give out gas, whether from the mouth or from the back. That is nothing but biogas. And then that gas, that's why it has a smell, and the smell is H2S and methane. So it is the same process here. We have this tank here, in which we are actually putting cow dung. So that's why the biogas technology used to be previously known as gobar gas, because that's how it all started. Previously, what people will do is because gobar, the cow dung has a lot of bacteria, and these bacteria, they eat up the biodegradable material and they give out produce gas, which is called methane. And it has a mixture of mixed methane, carbon dioxide, a bit of H2S, a bit of nitrogen, and that's why biogas combination is, like as I said, 55 to 60% methane, which is a combustible gas, 20-25% CO2, a bit of H2S, and that's why the smell, and then a bit of inert gases. And this technology, what we are seeing, is one of the oldest technology which was developed in India by a gentleman, and then it was promoted by our Indian government under a special cell which was called KVIC. Do you know what is the definition? What is KVIC? KVIC is Khadi and Village Industry Commission. Because it was for villages, cows are naturally, most of the cows were in villages. So this technology was promoted through this agency KVIC in all villages to actually produce biogas. There are more than 6 million biogas plants. And this is one of the most simple technology. It's a technology what we can call KISS. KISS. Now KISS for you has a different meaning, but for engineering also there is a different meaning. You know what is the meaning of KISS? Yeah, he said it. Keep it simple and stupid. Any technology which you want to bring into villages, or when you want to bring to an area where people cannot read and write, or even where people can read and write, the best engineers are people who keep it simple and stupid. It should be so simple that anyone can use it without too much knowledge. It is simple, so there is no complex technology or components required. So it is very simple, because what you do is we have a mixer there where you put cow dung and then you put up water. So it is 1-to-1 ratio. You put cow dung and water into that. The stirrer will stir it, and then you open the gate. So there is no valve; it's just a gate valve. When you open it, all the cow dung and water will go into this pit. And this is nothing but an inverted tank kept over this pit. So the outside is a civil work, and on this is an inverted cup which is put there. And what you see is nothing but a guide. There is a center in the pipe there. So this whole tank is having a hole, and there is a pipe onto it. So this is the guide. So it will only let the tank go up and down. So this is the guide, and then this tank is down, and whenever gas is generated, it will float up. And there is cow dung and water which acts as a seal. So there is no other extra seal, but the cow dung and water is acting as a seal. You were just hearing the bubbling. So what has happened is that now there is too much biogas generation. So it is letting, it's like a safety valve, it is just turning a bit, and it is letting the extra pressure to be released, because now it cannot go any further, and then it has reached to a point. So it is a natural safety valve. And what happens is that if you put 60 kilograms of water and cow dung into that, 60 kilogram will be displaced. So it's just like your swimming pool. When you go into water, the volume of your body water will displace. So same way that much is displaced, and that is pushed out, and what comes out is a slurry, which is a very high NPK value. But the problem with this slurry is it's very difficult to take it into farm as a liquid fertilizer. So we take it to vermicomposting, where we have earthworms and biomass, by which you can convert it to solid agriculture product like urea. So there is a vermicomposting. This is the slurry pit which comes out of the biogas. This is the biogas. So this model is called KVIC. In China, they have not used this technology. They have developed a technology which is a fixed dome. Instead of the floating dome. This is the floating dome technology. The fixed dome, it is called Din Bandhu. In India, we wanted to claim it to be Indian. Din is poor and Bandhu is poor. So it's a poor brothers technology, Din Bandhu, which is a Chinese technology of a fixed dome. But that does not work in our area, because our area has a lot of black cotton soil. So there is a lot of settlement. So because of that, we crack, and then it's very difficult to close the crack, because the gas will evaporate. So in South Gujarat and North Gujarat, we use this, but in Andhra Pradesh, they use this Din Bandhu or fixed dome model. This technology is so successful now that we have actually modified this technology, and then previously it was only cow dung. But now we know that we can do all biodegradable material. It could be kitchen waste, it could be press mud, it could be banana stem, it could be chicken waste, it could be grass, it could be... In Germany, a small country like Germany, which is smaller than Gujarat, has 7,000 megawatt of biogas power plant. And what they do is they don't use cow dung, but they use maize crop plant itself, or beet to directly put into the plant, into the biogas plant, because it has a lot of starch content and biogas out of it. So at our ashram to become carbon neutral, we don't want to use any power from outside. So we have 670 acres of organic farm where we will grow our energy crop, put into our plant. We will use kitchen waste, we will use press mud from sugar factory, distilleries, and then produce biogas. That biogas, and we have developed a technology where we are now able to bottle the biogas like an LPG cylinder and bring it to our ashram for use for cooking. But then we found out that when you are bottling it, there is no need to bottle CO2 also, because CO2 is inert gas. So we went and put in a scrubber, and we are removing the CO2 by water scrubbing. Now because we are scrubbing the CO2 away, the methane content has gone up very high. It is now 92%, which is nothing but a compressed, it's like natural gas. Natural gas also is nothing but 92% methane and rest of some bit of inert gases. And when we are compressing, so it is like CNG. So we have also converted one of our ashram truck to run on this biogas. It's called CBG, compressed biogas. And since last 3.5 years, we have been using that. So now our ashram, all our buses, all our ambulances, all our cars will be running on our CBG. Our electricity will be produced by that, by running into IC engine. We'll be using the heat for doing cogeneration and trigeneration, also air conditioning with vapor suction chiller. And also we'll be using all our cooking and process heat requirement for this. So our ashram will by next year become carbon neutral. That means we will not be producing, using any CO2 because of that. So it's what we call carbon neutral or zero carbon footprint. So now we'll go to our Atithi Mandir where we'll see how we are bringing bottled biogas in the cascade and using in our kitchen. Where you ate, all the food is cooked with biogas. We'll go and see that the kitchen again.